Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to part 14 of the whole share follow along portfolio update. And today we have an important update. Let me get into the first slide about it. So, for this update, when I started the follow along portfolio, I was assuming that investors had a large amount of savings to start with. So, for example, around 70K. And since we've already invested about 70K, since it's already in stocks, we're going to shift our focus to using a percentage of your monthly income for future stock purchases. So, uh, in order to give everyone just a basic example of what I'm going to do for this change, I'm going to be changing, really important, I'll be changing the regular purchase price amount from 7K every 2 weeks to 700 every 2 weeks. So this isn't going to be a realistic amount for everybody since everyone's monthly income is different. So you'll just need to adjust the amount to something that you can comfortably and consistently invest. Really important right here. Comfortably and consistently invest every 2 weeks and apply the same strategy that I'll be showing in future videos. So right now the goal for Wednesday, the 10th of November 2021, is to invest roughly $700 into our winners. And right now the two biggest winners in the portfolio are Etsy and Nvidia. So more cash is going to go into Etsy since Etsy's market cap is less than Nvidia. So market cap, that's kind of like the size of the company. And in my opinion, the smaller the market cap or the smaller the size of the company, the easier it is for a company's stock price to increase in terms of percentage. So, for example, which company do you think would have an easier time doubling? A company with a $30 billion market cap, or a company with a $700 billion market cap? So for me, my opinion is the larger a company, the more difficult it becomes for it to double. I mean, of course, it's going to increase and it's going to continue to outperform the S&P 500. But in my opinion, the smaller it is, the higher a chance it has of doubling. So yeah, I personally think that both Etsy and Nvidia will continue to increase. But if I had to place a bet on it, I would say that Etsy would increase at a faster rate when you compare it to Nvidia. That's why I'm adding more to Etsy right now. So a common question is, what if I can only invest $200 every 2 weeks? So the problem most people are facing are like Etsy is 260 a share and Nvidia is over 300 a share, but you only have $200 every 2 weeks. What do you do? Well, if I was in that situation, then I would invest $400 once a month. So instead of $200 every 2 weeks, $400 once a month, and focus on getting Etsy first during that first month, then Nvidia in the second month. So, for example, let's say month one comes by and you see Etsy at 260 a share. You buy one share of Etsy month one. Then month two, you buy one share of Nvidia at 300. And your budget for those 2 months combined would be 800. 400 times 2 is 800. Your total invested would be this plus this. So 260 plus 300, that's going to be 560. That means that you still have some extra cash. Your extra cash would be that 800 minus the 560, extra cash of $240. So that means that for your month three budget, you'd have that original 400 plus this 240 extra. So that's going to be giving you $640 for your month three budget. And there is another problem with this example. Like, what if Etsy goes above my $400 budget in month one? So, for example, let's say month one, let's say that it's not 260. Let's say that Etsy just skyrockets to 400, but you only oh wait to above 400. So and your budget is 400. So what would you do in that situation? So for me, I would buy Nvidia instead during the first month, and then buy Etsy in the second or third month. So the thing is, it's okay. It's okay to skip 1 or 2 or more months of buying stocks if the share price is high, if it's above your budget, the important thing is to save until you have enough to purchase the whole share. And when it comes to consistency, you don't have to be perfect since we're doing this with whole shares, not fractional shares. You just need to be good enough. And as long as you're increasing your savings, that's the main part. As long as you're increasing your savings for the stock you want to purchase, that's good enough. And then once you hit that goal, then you purchase that stock. But if you really want to stick to buying once every 2 weeks, like you really want to do that, you would want to consider opening an account at a brokerage that lets you buy fractional shares. So a fractional share brokerage would be something like Fidelity. And yeah, if you're interested in fractional shares, just check out the fractional shares video. Have a video on how to buy fractional shares, and there's also a video series doing the same thing but with fractional shares. It's like getting started in the stock market, but with fractional shares, not whole shares. So, link to that will be here, right here, these videos here. So feel free to check those out if you're interested. And yeah, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.